from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
And able to get this out to the 25. Throwing on first down. McClure. And he'll be brought down by... Set the tone of the very first play of the game.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw. McClure. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And they'll send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Week's contest. 6 catches, 57 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. McClure. And a quick throw here, that's complete. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McClure. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 28. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20 by Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Diablos put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. To throw on 2nd down. Dickerson.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A couple extras to the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if you're ever going to try the fake punt, this would seem to be the place to do it, but it doesn't work out.
Yeah, you got to make sure you throw it to your guys and not the other team. But yes, in this spot on the field, only needing a few yards for a first, I think that decision was okay and spot on. The problem was the execution. It was not.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. He's got a man, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, a run with Evans.
And he gets it down to the 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
The pass caught by Olave. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Off play action. McClure. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Now here's the option play going left. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Dickerson. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Dickerson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Dickerson.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued them in the last one.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. McClure. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, McClure.
And this pass broken up. And a contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Dickerson, throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. 1st and 10, Taylor now. They get the former number 6 overall pick, Quentin Nelson, out of Notre Dame that time. Now a play fake here on well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag. When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dickerson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll look to throw again. The quick throw finds T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
on first down. McClure. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. McClure over the middle. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. McClure. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Dancing to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, McClure. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. The kick by Sanders is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we'll head down to Orlando.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. 20, 10, 5. And they will finally get to him. But a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Evans again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Now, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding the 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On third down, Dickerson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Colts send out their punter. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A give up the middle to Evans. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line.
Quick throw to Olave. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To throw on second down. McClure.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Back to throw. McClure.
And they go underneath here to Evans.
And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it.
And they'll run for it with Evans.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Dickerson.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
5 yards remain on second down.
Operating from the gun. Dickerson. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Operating from the gun. Dickerson. His pass caught at the 4. And give him a full 10 yards there. 2nd and goal.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And his kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
On 1st and 10, McClure throwing middle, and it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Off the play fake. McClure. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To throw on 3rd down. McClure.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dickerson on the left side. Gallup's got it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Dickerson. Over the middle, he's got Chenault.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Dickerson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dickerson. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun. Dickerson.
This one is caught. It's Moore.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. That'll throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
On 1st down, McClure. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Evans running behind center.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Evans running straight ahead.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Back to throw. McClure. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here's a handoff to Evans.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This will get the lead up to 7. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage.
They'll go again here with Evans.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the give, this is Evans.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run for it with Evans.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to set the life right out. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for our visitors, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the new
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. That's another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Wilson.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First down, Wilson. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sense that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Hunter, nice wander on a punt as he sends this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Wilson to Wilson there. Zach to Garrett for a Jet 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Hey, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
This defense for the Rams, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson, rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some room to roam now. Pass
past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played all through well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 103 in the yardage department.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Tua slow here, hauled in by Kupp.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 33. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Tua to throw again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action, now it's Tua. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Noah Fant from 21 yards away.
And the Rams are back within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Wilson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
2nd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Wilson going to give to Carter on the draw.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the Rams at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the
Success just yet.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Clinton Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. give up the middle to Carter. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. Carter straight ahead, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Ball at the 26. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now it's Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Wilson will throw again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua back to Gibson, and another catch for him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Screen play set up for Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A little too much extracurricular there. When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Harkey adds the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away from the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. This one caught by Davis. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson now to throw on third down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now Wilson. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Ready. 52 blue.
A give up the middle to Gibson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. A give to Gibson running right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the
Tua hit, and the ball is out. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll run on the draw. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the LA West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's